Welcome back, Green Warriors. Today, let's take a plunge into a groundbreaking solution to climate change, seaweed skyscrapers. What if I told you that the answer to some of our biggest environmental problems could be found underwater and not in laboratories or tech firms? Curious. Let's first understand what seaweed farming is and why it's such a big deal. Seaweed farming involves cultivating and harvesting seaweed. In essence, it's like gardening, but instead of soil, you have salt water. Now, here's the kicker. Seaweeds are mighty when it comes to carbon absorption. They can absorb CO2 up to 20 times more effectively compared to land-based plants. And they're pretty good multitaskers too. While soaking up the CO2, they also clean the water, provide habitats for marine life, and can be used for biofuel production and even as food sources. So we have this super plant that's great for the environment, but how do we elevate its power? Welcome to the futuristic world of seaweed skyscrapers. Crazy concept. Turn not too soon. Imagine this. Towering structures filled with environmentally friendly seaweed farms, standing tall amidst our city landscapes. These skyscrapers would not just grow seaweed, but also capture the carbon released in urban areas and breathe out fresh oxygen. But its superpowers won't stop there. Watch out for a twist. These skyscrapers could serve as biofuel plants, producing clean energy right in the heart of the city. Talk about urban green transformation. Moreover, the harvested seaweed can be used to feed our growing population without putting pressure on our already strained terrestrial farming. It may sound like a sci-fi plot, but the next part of our video will show you how this is already becoming a reality. We'll explore cases where seaweed farming is making waves, quite literally, in the domain of sustainable living. First stop on our global tour, Indonesia, where seaweed farming is not just an industry, it's a way of life. With its perfect natural conditions, the country is the world's largest producer of seaweed, and it's paving the way for sustainable agriculture. Not too far from there, Philippines continues to lead the Blue Revolution, aiming to double their seaweed production by leveraging technology. Filipino seaweed farmers are not just working towards solving environmental problems, but also battling poverty by creating jobs in the coastal regions. We even find inspiration closer to home. In the U.S., Connecticut-based startup GreenWave is pioneering the multi-tier ocean farming model. This model allows us to grow a mix of seaweeds and shellfish that require zero inputs, no freshwater, no fertilizers, no feeds. Moving across continents, let's spotlight on Scotland. They are trying to replicate the success of Asian countries with their own unique Highland twist. Adaptations to Scotland's harsher conditions have led to a slower but steady growth in their seaweed industry, bringing about surprising benefits. Special mention to Ireland's inventive entrepreneurs who are creating a range of edible products from seaweed, including, hold your breath, seaweed-based craft beers. And wait till you hear about Japan. Their innovative ways of incorporating harvested seaweed into daily diets are literally making waves in the culinary world. Evidently, the world is waking up to the epic possibilities of seaweed farming. So, does that mean we should just let seaweed take over the world? Well, as with everything else, balance is key. While seaweed has tons of benefits, sustainability must be our guiding principle moving forward. Implementing cultivation regulations and best practices ensures the well-being of other marine ecosystems are not compromised. This way, we can harness the power of seaweed and create a healthier planet while maintaining balance in our oceans. We've just scratched the surface of what's possible. There's still so much to explore, and each discovery takes us a step closer to a sustainable future. So what are we waiting for? Let's start creating our own story of transformation. Join us in this journey. Together, we can build a sustainable future for all of humanity. Thank you for diving deep with us into the world of seaweed farming and skyscrapers. Remember, every wave makes a sea change. To keep up with more such eco-adventures, subscribe to Gaia's Green Space. We can't wait to explore the next big thing in green living. We leave you now with an inspiring view of what our urban landscapes could look like, designed in harmony with nature. Until next time, let's keep making waves for a better world.